Hey there guys, welcome to another edition of my Wi-Fi battles. Today I'm battling Rod, and just a little thing that I would like to point out here is that the policy YouTube is trying to implement this time, it's just retarded. They are basically disabling almost every single gaming channel for monetizing their videos. Like, that's just retarded. You know, video games, they are dead. They are almost dead. They are in danger of extinction on YouTube right now, so that's really unfortunate. But well, anyway, I'm gonna continue doing what I like. And anyway, I'm gonna bring out my Dusclops here. My opponent's gonna lead off with the Mamoswine, and his team consists of a lot of Pokemons which are pretty bulky in my opinion. Not to say the least. We got Mamoswine, we've got Rosterade and Quagsire. Not to mention Scizor can take a lot of hits, and multi-skill Dragonite, awesome. So yeah, we're gonna kick it off here as he goes for the Earthquake on the first turn, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I know he has a Focus Sash, obviously, because of the Frisk ability of Dusclops, pretty much refills the health item of your opponent, so that's great. Now that he's burned, I'm pretty safe. I don't have to worry too much about the Ice Shard against my Dragons on my team. I don't even know what I was thinking when I was putting this team together. I have 3 Dragon-type Pokemon on my team, and that is just retarded. I don't even know why I did that, but he does switch out to preserve his Mamoswine for later on in the game, which I'm totally cool with it, because as long as it's burned, it's not really going to do that much damage. The only thing that it's good at is just going to go for the Ice Shards and stuff like that. Priority move against my Dragons. But anyways, I'm going to go for the Nightshade here, hit him with a Nightshade, and then just proceed to go for another Nightshade, because I was like, yeah, he's possibly going to go for the Sleep Powder at this point. I don't really mind my Dusclops being put to sleep, but then I was like, nah, I'd rather have my Kecleon put to sleep, so I'd switch out into my Kecleon, which is great. Let me close the door real quick here because somebody's just making too much noise in my house. But anyways, I'm gonna get a little bit of leftovers recovery going on with the Kecleon, and this Kecleon is pretty special as it is, you know, a what do you call that? The special moveset, I guess, in a way. I got this moveset from Pyrotoss, aka Tommy, you know, Pyrotoss on YouTube. Amazing guy, everybody, shout out to him. Go ahead and check out his channel, link will down in the description. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue with the battle seal. He's going to go for the Sludge Bomb as I switch back into my Dusclops. Dusclops takes, well, not too much damage from that, obviously, because it's resisted. I am not a poison, which is absolutely awesome. And basically, I'm going to take down that Rosterade with a Nightshade. He's going to bring out his Dragonite at this point. I'm like, okay. So pretty much Dragon Dance is going to happen right now. He's feeling pretty confident, you know. He's behind the multi-scale, so I was like, I need to break the multi-scale. I need to bring myself back to higher HP because I'm really in danger of extinction right now. So I'm like, okay, I am going to take this Outrage, pretty sure about that. I'm going to go for that Attract, dude. It works like a charm in Wi-Fi battling scenes. It's like a 50-50, I believe, to get immobilized or to be able to attack. And this guy actually gets really unlucky as he actually gets immobilized by Love on the very first turn. And I'm able to pull off that Pain Split and, you know, regain a little bit of HP as he's still immobilized by Love on the second turn, which is totally amazing. I'm able to fire off a Will-O-Wisp and burn the Dragonite. Now, that thing is not going to be able to do too much. That's so I thought. He has a Lumberry, which, you know, makes sense having Outrage on, you know, on Dragonite. That's just a smart choice. So he's gonna go for an Outrage this time. He's not immobilized by Love, which is totally fine. I am going to continue to fire off the Will-O-Wisp, obviously, because I want to get that guy, you know, crippled. I don't want it to be hitting that hard. Not to mention, I still have 3 Dragon-type Pokemon on my team, and they will definitely not appreciating Outrage coming from a Dragon Dancing Dragonite. So now it's pretty much burning. I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna go for the Pain Split once again to recover a little bit of HP. He's immobilized by Love, and Attract is doing some amazing job right now. I mean, like, holy shit, I just got really lucky. Not to mention, he's now confused because of the Outrage, and you know, he has used his Lumberry before to cure the burn, so he ends up hitting himself in the face and he goes down. That's great. Now Dragonite is out of the way, which is great. He's gonna bring out his Scizor, which, by the way, can take a lot of hits, and it is actually a setup Scizor. There is not a single Scizor I've ever seen who doesn't have Swords Dance, really. So he's gonna go for the Bullet Punch simply because he just wants to take down my Dusclops. I think that Dusclops has done a great job in this battle. He has just Oh my god, he took down Roserade, crippled the Mamoswine and hurt him a lot. Not to mention, he even took out his Dragonite, so I'd say he would be pissed. So I'll just bring out my Electivire at this point, and I'm fine with it because it's pretty much a good counter to Scizor, seeing as how electric type Pokemons are resistant to Bullet Punch, which are steel type moves, and it has access to Fire Punch, so that's pretty much awesome, which is 4 times super effective against Scizor. So I'm actually going to go for the Garchomp, anticipating a switch back into Quagmire. That's how I'd like to call that guy. I know it's Quagsire, but I'll just call it Quagmire. But the Garchomp doesn't do, surprisingly, it doesn't do that much damage, and I was like, holy cow, man, I'm Choice Bandit, holy shit, how sturdy is that thing? Holy crap, that's just impossible damage right there. But I'm going to pull a switch here, obviously, because I don't want to get Earthquaked actually. So I go out into my Hydreigon. He predicts the switch, I guess, and goes for the Scald. I am really lucky I did not get burned from the Scald that he used on my Hydreigon, so I'm gonna be able to fire off a Dark Pulse as he switch out into his Mamoswine as Death Father, which is totally cool with me. He's gonna lose his Mamoswine, and I'm not looking too bad right now. The only problem that I have left here is this Talonflame with a priority Brave Bird. Like, that is so frustrating. Oh my god, but I'm pretty much, you know, usually I don't have to deal with Talonflames too much because I usually have a counter for them. But apparently in this game, the way that I designed my team, well, it's not even a team, it's just a bunch of Pokemon put together. The way that I did it this time, I have almost 0 counters for this guy, and that's just pretty annoying. So I'm gonna bring out my Electivire back again into the field when I lost my Kecleon, because of course I want to use that as Death Fodder. Not to mention he will get a lot of recoil from the Brave Bird. So at this point I was like, okay, I don't think he will switch out, anticipating the Garchomp one more time, so he might stay in and go for the Flare Blitz, seeing as how, you know, fighting type attacks are resisted by Talonflame. So he doesn't do what I anticipated him to do, or what I expected him to do, but that's gonna bite me in the ass one more time, and I'm going to switch out into my Hydreigon because he goes out into his Quagsire, and I went for the Wild Charge and that did not affect it. So I am poisoned and things are not looking too good. So at this point I was like, yeah, even though his Quagsire has a lot of defense, I don't think it has that good of a special defense. So there is a high chance he might switch out into his Scizor, predicting a Dark Pulse, and then proceed to go for the Bullet Punch, because I think from this range he will definitely kill me, seeing as how his Scizor is in its Mega Evolution. So yeah, he doesn't do that unfortunately, because I anticipated that. Went for the Flamethrower, doesn't do anything to the Quagsire, and my bad predictions here are going to cost me pretty much my Hydreigon, because, you know, the Scald's gonna be doing damage, and the Poison is gonna be doing damage every single turn, and it pretty much does more damage every single turn that goes by. That's what Toxic does. So well, anyway, I'm gonna go for another Dark Pulse, seeing as how he just wants to stay in and take those hits. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just go for the Dark Pulse and take you out. And now because of the Poison racking up damage, that's going to be able to take me down, and pretty much a double down, which are always awesome to see. I mean, like, 2 Pokemon that defeat themselves or defeat each other on the fairy turn, they both go down. That's just amazing. So anyway, I'm gonna bring out my Electivire one more time from this range of HP. I'm pretty sure that he's going to rape me with that Brave Bird, and he does go for the Brave Bird. That is going to be enough to take down my Electivire, which is pretty sucky in a way, because I don't really have any counter for Talonflame anymore. I'll just have to hope that my Garchomp, which I'm going to bring out right now, is going to be able to take at least one Brave Bird and you know, do some rough skin damage. And on top of that, I would like it to, you know, retaliate with an Outrage, because really, if I don't survive this Brave Bird, it's pretty much a good game for me already. So I'm gonna go for the Mega Evolution on Garchomp, which I never use. I really don't like that speed reducing thingy change that they made to Mega-Garchomp. It actually loses like 10 speed points, which is really unfortunate. So, or 10, I believe it's 10 actually, 10 base speed points. So anyways, I'm gonna go for the Outrage. I do survive, which is awesome. I hit him back with an Outrage, and right now I'm pretty much like, shit. It's pretty it sucks balls that I don't have Dragon Claw. instead of Outrage, because right now I am locked into Outrage. He's gonna bring out his Scizor, and you can pretty much tell what's going to happen. He's going to set up on me. I mean, like, I'm locked into Outrage. I cannot switch out. I cannot do anything else. I cannot go for the Earthquake. And the funny part is I get a 3-turn Outrage, and I'm like, holy shit, I am so done. I only have my Garchomp left and my Noifurm. So yeah, Noifurm is pretty frail on the defensive side. At least, like, getting Bullet Punch from a +4 Scizor, there is no way I'm going to live through this. So that is pretty much going to be the game. It was a really good game though, because his last Pokemon was his Scizor right now that you're seeing on the screen. So it was actually really close. A couple of misplays on my part pretty much cost me the match. I mean, yeah, that's just pretty much how it goes. You don't always play optimal, so that's just a given. That's why we're human. So he goes for the Bullet Punch, takes me out, and that's pretty much a good game. Rod, thank you very much for the match. Everybody, thank you very much for all the support, the likes, and everything. Keep it up, comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. Remember to follow me on Twitter and add me on Facebook. Link to Tommy is also in the description, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.